Shout out. I don't know this dude's name. I don't know his real name. But he was Little Slim on what movie am I thinking about? Where he said, "Oh, this is how we dance in North Carolina." What movie? The Wood. He was Little Slim on the Wood when they was in middle school. He played that character, not Big Slim. Big Slim, we all know Big Slim. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about he played that character. He was Little Slim when they was kids, and they all had Jerry curls and all that. That actual dude, I met him. I'm coaching at Inglewood. He's an Inglewood guy. I'm there watching one of my players in the football game. I'm coaching Inglewood basketball, but one of my players is one of the best players on the football team. Shout out to Montana Lamonius Craig. We got to get you on the pod as a guest. He's on the practice squad. Last time I checked, he was on the practice squad for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So shout out, Tanner. I'm there watching Inglewood Morningside. And he just so happened to be there, and he knows, like, he's embedded in the community. He says something, and I always say what he said, so I want to give him props. I don't know his name. We might have to pull up his name at some point. Can we pull him up at some point? Not right now, but at some point I want to pull him up just so I can say his name and give him a shout out. But he said, because I don't know what he was going through, but somebody asked him, like, how are you doing or whatever? And this nigga said, they make hammers and nails out of niggas like me. I'm good. I don't know what he was going. I said, ooh, that's some fly. That was some fly shit he just said. Yeah. Huh? So what I got from it, he said they make hammers and nails out of niggas like me. Meaning, let me see. Can you put it on the screen real quick? I can take it. Let me see. Oh, what is his name? Dwayne Finley. Dwayne Finley. Shout out to Dwayne Finley, Young Slim on the movie The Wood. I bumped into you at the Inglewood versus Morningside game. It might have been like 2018, 2019. And I was just posted because I was out of bounds a little bit. And I was just trying to be humble and, just play my role as a basketball coach. And everybody was moving around me. And he said this to one of my kids' grandmothers because they was checking on him, and they asked him how he's doing. And he was like, man, I'm good. They make hammers and nails out of niggas like me. And I heard that, and I was like, that's hard. That's hard. And so you say break it down. It's pretty simple. I'm as tough as they come. Unfortunately, when you're tough, you got to go through shit that makes you tough. And you got to go through heartache, and you got to go through pain, and you got to go through mistakes, and you got to go broke, and you got to be struggling, you got to cry, you got to be on the brink of mental health, and you got to not have money, and you got to not know when the next meal is coming, and you got to lose relationships that you thought was going to be there forever. All of these things. Yep. Dwayne Finley. That's him. Yep. You got to go through it, because when you go through it and you get through it, it makes you different. And then life looks different, because now you like, I've been through this or that. You comparing everything to the worst day in your life. And I got through that. I'm going to get through this. And you go through that. And you got early adolescence and struggles and all that. So that's what I got from it. When he said that, I don't know what he was going through. Shout out. We got to get you on the pod, dog. Dwayne Finley. Young Slim from the Wood. I'm putting that out there right now. I am going to get you on the pod. Shout out to Inglewood.